Hey y'all, it's your girl Schoolboy back here with another live with you tonight. Before we get started, let's take care of some quick housekeeping. Excuse me. If you would like to join the scholars here at the if you would like to to subscribe to the channel and become a Schoolboy Scholar, if you could like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share if you care. Follow me on all of the social media. Follow me on my social media platforms, whether it's Twitter or Instagram. Interact with me, do all of that great stuff. Push me around this YouTube with algorithm out here, and get your girl seen. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go ahead and get started. So tonight I'm going to be talking about the Mary J. Blige documentary, which is on Amazon Prime. If y'all got Amazon Prime, if you're paying for Amazon Prime, you got it. Go on and use the Amazon Prime video and check out her documentary, which is called My Life. It celebrates 25 years of her album, My Life, which was her second album. Mary J. Blige has an amazing catalog out there. And Mary J. has went through a lot of stuff in her life. I'm going to tell you, I was actually blown away of how much detail and the things that went on with Mary, everything that she experienced, everything that trials and tribulations, whether it was from her childhood to actually her dating life, how her dating life played into her music. It was just, it was crazy. Everything that they went in detail with the show. I mean, with the documentary, which was very well put together. She had a lot of different celebrities in there. You had Taraji P. Henson. You had Alicia Keys. Of course, you had Diddy. Of course, you had some of the producers. I can't remember each producer from back in the day that came and watched and just kind of did their thing. And watched Mary go through all these different trials and tribulations, even back from how she got her start, just straight out the projects. Mary's father, wound up leaving. Mom was excuse me, y'all. Mary's mom was a nurse. How they had to go live in the projects. It was poignant how Black women have been in that struggle, and they find strength in everything that they do, and they turn that, and she turns her pain into her story, which turned into her music, which has made her literally a legend in the game. I have so much respect. I knew a lot, every now and then you learn a little bit about some of the stories of certain artists, but you never know how deep. Like, Mary poured her pain into her music. I'm going to tell you. Now, when they started talking about KC, now everybody knows she had a really rocky relationship with KC, and how it was, kind of it was real tumultuous. And when she mentioned how JoJo's baby mother mentioned, which is his brother, mentioned how he just came up in the apartment where she was staying at their house that she was staying at and just jumped on her and just beat her because he was on, the booger sugar so bad, and he was just out here and he was so caught up. And it was like, she had to watch interviews where he denied being with her, and just like she went through the things that her mother went through as far as the trauma bonds. And it really highlighted how women correlate that with who they date. We never think about, people always joke or say, you date like the men that your mama, your mama used to deal with. And it's crazy because who your mother loves tends to be what type of mate that you tend to attract, because that is what you see as the first counterpoint of what love is. Give me 1 second. Let me shout out. Thank you for everybody that's joining me right now on the live. Hey, Felicia, happy Taco Tuesday. Hey, BJ. Hey, Gail France. Hey, Lindsay Bree. Hey, Lichelle. Thank you for the $25 super chat. I appreciate it so very much. Toya B said, hi, the story was so good. It was. Why you bothered? What's up, schoolboy? Hey, how you doing? BJ said, I love me some Mary. I must have missed something. Does Mary have a movie out? Yes. She has a movie. It's a documentary. Like I said, it's a 25th year anniversary of her second album, which is My Life. And basically she chronicles her life in the documentary, explaining, the pain in the music and, everything. Check it out. It's on Amazon Prime. If you pay for Amazon Prime, it's on Prime Video. BJ said Mary went through some things and we went through them together. I'm telling you, Mary poured the pain. Mary pours the pain in her music. And that's why you can listen. You can go get a Mary J. Blige song. I don't care what mood you in. Mary got a song for your pain. I don't care what mood you in. I don't care if you just broke up with somebody last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. If you put on a Mary song, you're going to find some way in that song is going to remind you of somebody that you used to deal with back in the day or somebody you dealing with currently. And that My Life album was so therapeutic because, what's the 411 that she was explaining in the documentary? Yeah, it highlighted that, Mary was the first woman really doing the hip hop, mixing it with the R&B and gave you that sound. There was not very many people that was out there giving you that sound. So when she had the What's the 411 album, that gave you that. And then as she moved into the My Life album, as she was explaining, she had so much stuff going on. She was with Casey. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a damn what love song they got out there. That if loving you is all I have to do, I don't want to do anything else. I'm playing that shit at my wedding. I don't care what nobody says. I'm playing that shit at my wedding. That song, that song still knocks till today. But she said how much she was so in love with him and like how she would dumb herself down because she felt that she was so unworthy of him. And I think women do that to this day now. Like so many parallels that Mary was given about her life and dating, and what women go through. I mean, women still go through those same things now. Women still go through hell. I go through them same damn things now when I date, to the point where you love somebody down to they funky ass draws. Mary was in love with KC down to his stinking ass draws. That she would dumb herself down as a woman because she felt unworthy of him, because she felt as though she didn't deserve love and happiness, but that came from a space of being broken. She talks about how she was sexually abused, how she went through these different steps in her life. She watched her mother get abused. So when KC was doing that to her, it was kind of like she was almost numb to it because that was what she always saw and that was what she equated to love. And so I understand why a lot of Black women can relate to Mary's struggle. Mary had a straight up struggle. Now that is ghetto hood love, struggle love 101. It just happened to be highlighted. They were, the it factors out then. I remember when Jodeci was the it thing. Combat boots and baggy pants, no shirt. They standing in the rain. Standing in the Sahara Desert. I cry for you. They had a tumultuous relationship, but she always equated that back. And when she said her sister said she couldn't stand him. She said, well, hell with that. I can't stand him. I was telling my sister that, she deserved better. She needed a better man. But Mary felt like she could not have that. Like she was not worthy of that. And a lot of Black women feel that. Like they don't feel like they can ever have that. And it's really sad. But that My Life album parallel for so many people. And it was like how she was in the studio, she had young producers around her that was rich, they had money, they went anywhere, they could do anything, you know, but everybody was just high off the booger sugar and drinking, and just not, they were high so they didn't have to feel. Yeah, they had all of this money and this access and they were sitting on top of this world, but they were not happy. Like, they weren't happy at all. Like, they just, everybody wasn't happy. Everybody had money, everybody was eating shrimps, lobster, and steak, but wasn't nobody happy. And when she went into the studio to do that album, she was in so much pain, she just poured it into that album. And if you listen to that My Life album, anybody that been listening to that My Life album, you could hear Mary's pain. Like, Mary was going through some things, and she was able to put that into her music. And this is why I always say, you can always look at people and say, oh, well, they got money, they got this, they got access, they can go here, they can go there, but they're still not happy. Why are they not happy? Because you got to realize money doesn't make them happy. If you don't deal with the trauma bonds and the pain, then when you get the money doesn't cancel the trauma bonds and the pain. If anything, it just illuminates it, you know, further. And she talks about how one day she was so damn high one day that literally, you know, it was like a white light came to her, and she finally just was like, God spoke to her that this was not something that she needed to do anymore. And that's when she finally separated from the drugs and the alcohol, because she was using that to cope. And it's sad, man. I'm telling y'all. That's why I always say, if fame always costs. It's always a silver lining to it. You never know what artists are going through or what pain they have to go through, and they still got to put a smile on. They still got to stand in front of you. They still got to give you a good show, even though they might be dealing with some dark stuff on the inside. And so their pain becomes artistry. If you notice, the best love songs, the best songs are usually when an artist is going through pain. The happy stuff, the happy stuff sells. But if they're in pain or they're experiencing some type of trauma in their life, that's when they can push the pen the most, because they're actually going through that in that moment. And I was sitting there like, damn, you know, Puff at the time was breaking up with his first baby mama, Misa. He was going through some stuff. She was in the studio writing the album, and Puff he said he was up in there crying. The damn engineer was up in there crying, because they all were going through stuff at the time, but Mary was actually writing their pain. She was singing their pain. She was singing what they was going through, which was like, damn. It's funny how the universe will align certain things. And I was like, wow, this lady really went through all this stuff, still got out here and wrote music. Damn. You know, it's like thinking of anybody in their craft, because that is what actually brought her through. The music was her therapy. That was how she coped. Not sitting on somebody's couch, but she put her pain into her pen. She pushed her pen, and she penned songs that actually sung her pain. And it sung all the people's pain that was around her as well, and that they could relate to. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I love the fact that Mary J. Blige was so damn transparent in this documentary. She didn't sugarcoat shit about the documentary. She didn't sugarcoat how she was. She didn't sugarcoat the things that she went through. Her family was actually inside the documentary stating how they watched her go through these different things, how they tried to help and try to garner, but she just really wasn't in that position to really hear it. It's really, if y'all got the time, and I think it's like an hour. I think the documentary is like an hour. Watch the documentary. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm actually glad she did this documentary while she was still alive. That way she could have control over it and creativity, and just kind of, you know, be able to see that on her own, and be able to talk about it and really lay it out there on the line. And even when Mary was going back to listen to some of the tracks from the second album, the My Life album, like she was still crying. Like she could still feel that young girl that was writing the songs. She was still in the parallels of that. Like she says to this day, she still protects that inside, that small little girl that went through that pain, that teenager that went through that pain, that young woman that went through that pain. She still protects those elements of herself. And Mary's 50 years old. And that'll show you how God's grace will bring you through any type of situation. I'm going to tell y'all, I was like, damn. When she was talking about how everybody around her was on the booger sugar, everybody was medicating, and how she had some way could reach each and every person. There was like fans in the documentary also that were saying how they listened to the My Life album and how the My Life album actually brought them through. How it helped them. I think one guy said it helped him being able to deal with him coming out and being rejected by family. I think one lady said she played her music to her daughter while she was inside her womb, to the point the little girl thought that Mary J. Blige was a part of her family. It just was so impactful of how her music has helped Black women so much. You have very few artists that can really touch Black women, and I think Mary J. Blige, because she's so relatable, she's been able to touch Black women, and she's been so I say transparent. I think Mary J. Blige has been the most transparent artist I can think I've ever listened to or even seen, you know, at concerts, and even when she's doing her performances on any award show, she's just so raw and real. She still gives you that feel. And I love it. I dig that about her. I dig her transparency. Let me go through some of these comments really quick. Yes, definitely. Those that are just coming in, don't forget to hit the like button, bang the notification button. That way you can get all the alerts when I do go live, when I drop videos. I appreciate everybody that is watching. Lala Chanel says that album saved my life. I'm telling you, it was crazy how many people was saying that album saved their life. And to this day, how that album saved their life, how they still listen to that album today, and it still saves their life. And then I was just like, wow, 25 years of an album, and it still is getting that much play and that much energy. There's very few artists that can say 25 years later, one album that was pivotal, because your second album is always, it's the maker or breaker. Yeah, everybody has a good time when they first come out with their first album. Yeah, you might get a whole bunch of Grammys and accolades, but it's that second album that makes the difference. And for your second album, 25 years later, still be poignant and still be relevant today says a lot that Mary was far beyond her time. Allison says, Mary and I were going through the pain together back then. You know, a lot of people said that in her documentary. Mary and Casey both abused drugs together, and they both came from toxic family backgrounds. Exactly. They both had, it was like a struggle, toxic love. And it was really just, whoo, I'm going to tell y'all, it's a lot of people still going through that toxic type of love to this day. And this is why I always say to people, trauma bonds and healing is so damn important, because you never want to end up in situations where you are dealing with someone the way that they dealt with each other, to the point where you're being violent with each other. It then got, you know, drugs and abusive. It was just crazy for her to say that they had gotten to a point they was just fist fighting all the time. You know, he just ran. I mean, when they told the story, she told the story in JoJo's baby mama told the story that, you know, he just ran up in the house and just started fighting her. I was like, damn, you know, but he was so coked out of his mind, and he was so high that, you know, that he just wanted to fight her because he had got mad about something, and it took him nothing to get flippant and to get mad and to want to fight her. Allison says, Mary's life and my life are parallel to one another. And her life, was parallel to a lot of Black women. I think today still parallel to a lot of Black women. Marie Mason 6 says, and she made you think of so many things that you as an individual is the only one can change the problem. And when you are at that low point, you think there's no return. She was blessed. Yes. I think Mary used her music in the way that you should use your music, any way that any influencer should use their platform. Use your platform for good. Use your music for good, because music is so therapeutic. I'm a type of person, if y'all follow me on social media, depending on whatever mood is I'm in, depends on the music that I'm posting. So whatever music that I'm posting depicts the mood that I'm in, because I love music so much. So I think that's why I was able to really take flight into her documentary, because her documentary is just so in depth, and the fact that she was actually transparent the way I'm transparent with my followers was something that really hit home for me. And I think it really hit home for me is because I really sat there and was like, damn, this lady went through all of that. This lady has went through even far worse than I have been through in my life, and she's still here 50 years later, still using her platform, still uplifting Black women, still uplifting the Black community, and still doing the right thing. I understand why Mary was like, what is a Verzuz gonna do for me? Because a Verzuz is not, that's just not something that she's thinking about. She's thinking about the Black women that she's saving and the Black women that have been saved by her music. And I think her purpose is greater than a Verzuz or anything else to celebrate her music, because there's so much more that Mary has actually done, which I think is dope. Felicia Grant said, after I canceled my Prime, now they come out with a documentary. Yeah, it's, I keep the Amazon Prime because it's sometimes when I don't feel like going to Target and Walmart, I can hit the Amazon Prime and I can get same day delivery here in Texas. And that's the reason why I love it. Gail Fran says, yes, she was a mentor to Lauryn Hill at one point. Yeah, she was. I was definitely doing my thing to feel numb back then. We've all had our moments when we've had low points. Allison says, that's why I love Mary J. Blige. Yeah, that 7 days was a joint. That 7 days was a joint. Leah Shell said, Monday a friend of mine. Tuesday we played the game. Wednesday we went away. Thursday things aren't the same as my ish to this day. Mary got a song for every damn mood. I'm telling you, Mary has a song for whatever mood you in at that moment. I will pump some Mary J. Blige when I'm feeling down. Okay, that is the auntie for real. Mary gives me life since she started singing. Yeah, she has a gift. She has a gift. And I would say anybody that's really questioning your purpose and your gift, because Mary got to a point where she was questioning her purpose and her gift and what she was supposed to do on this earth, and if she really even wanted to do it anymore, and really questioning life and herself and her existence. Watch this documentary, because I'm gonna tell you something. It shook me to the core. Like, damn, I got a purpose. I got something that I'm here for. I have my own journey that I'm here for. And my journey is to heal and to help others. And my journey is to bring positive light and to talk about things and to use my platform, not just for the fun, the giggles, and the kikis, but to also educate as well. And I appreciated that about Mary. I think I appreciated that about Mary so much, because even though she's been through everything that she's been through, she's unapologetic about it. She's honest about it. It's like, yeah, I went through those things. Yeah, I did those things. But you know what? I'm still here. It didn't break me. It took me down, but it didn't break me. I had to remember why and what my purpose was and what I was supposed to be doing, why I was singing, what this was for. And once she found that, and she basically, that light came in, God spoke to her, and Mary continued on her journey the way, let all of that go. Got her and Casey broke up. He went off. And I'm gonna tell you, I love me some Mary. I'm gonna always love me some Mary. And I suggest anybody to watch it. If I were to give this documentary, if I had to rate it if we're giving it a grade from A to F, I would definitely give it an A plus plus, because it's the first time in a long time I've watched a documentary that an artist has actually done and they spoke the truth. They spoke their whole truth. They didn't sugarcoat nothing. Even the people that did the interviewing, Taraji, some of the producers that she worked with, Diddy, Alicia Keys, and people that gave commentary, they were straight up honest as well. Like, it was the most well put together documentary that I have seen in a long time. Because usually, some of these damn biopics and these documentaries are not done well. But I'm glad that she did her own documentary while she was still alive and did it very well and added her family in and fans. It just was great. It was great. Michelle West said, Mary is my fly auntie in my head. Yeah, Mary that auntie in everybody's head, I think. Top 5 Mary J. Blige songs. Ooh. Damn. I think I'm Going Down, Just Fine. She Said It's Your Child. 7 Days. Ooh. And then My Life. I think those would be my top 5, but I really couldn't have a real top 5 because I have so many Mary songs that I like and so many different. I mean, she's also had features. One of my favorite features that she did was the one with Method Man. You're All I Need. That was one of my favorite. So, I mean, like I said, she's had so many songs. And I'm going to tell you, like I said earlier, my favorite classic will always be her and Casey, If Loving You. Not yet. Damn. Y'all coming through too. Hey, Crystal. Keep doing you, schoolboy. Always, always. Leah Shell said the entire album, Share My World, more than 5 songs. I know. I'm telling you, she's just like, I couldn't even, I barely did that top 5. And I think, like I said, there are so many more songs that I can't just think off at the top of my head that I would have added to them. It would have been more than 5. My Life is the best. BJ said, Not Gonna Cry. Not Gonna Cry. What is a good cut. I always remember that to Waiting to Exhale. I don't even have a top anything. Love them all. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, that's hard. Hey, Belize and DJB. Like I said, I would encourage everybody to check out the Mary J. Blige documentary. It was very, very good. So like I said, very well put together. And you know what? Amazon is really putting together a lot of good stuff for Black artists, Black influencers. Amazon is doing a damn thing. I think they're trying to get up there with Netflix. I think everybody's trying to trying to compete with Netflix, and everybody's trying to give good content. But I would strongly, even if you got to log in to one of your family members' Amazon Prime account just so you could watch it, go on and do that. I would urge you to do it. I mean, if you can find it somewhere on YouTube on the bootleg, go on and find it somewhere on YouTube on the bootleg, before they take them down for damn copyright. Amy J says her top 5 will be My Life, Everything, Happy, All Night Long, and You Remind Me was a joint. Yes. Damn. Oh, I love Real Love too. Real Love is a joint. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all coming in. As y'all coming in, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Gail France, it's all her songs for me, but the My Life is the number 1 CD from her. Yeah, My Life. I'm telling you. Pat Bird said, "Hey, schoolboy, I'll watch the documentary tonight at 10." Definitely watch the documentary. It is something to watch. It's definitely something to watch. I I wouldn't recommend. I hardly ever watch documentaries, and if I watch a documentary, it's got to be a really good documentary that I'm watching. Alan said, "Be Happy" was my theme song. Angie B says, "Hey, schoolboy, hey." I just love how real you are. Thank you, Miss Cookie. Ain't no other way you can be. It's just, well, yeah, you can be not real, but hell, you got to be real. You got to be honest. And I think that's why I respect Mary so much, because she was so honest and she was so transparent. It's like, okay, yeah, you can be honest and be transparent and be an artist, influence or whatever. But it just shows you how powerful and how impactful her music was, and how many Black women have really resonated with that. How many men have resonated with that. Just Black people in the Black community have resonated with just Mary's music, because she was so raw and she's so real. You notice how sometimes a lot of artists, they'll say that they're real, but a lot of their music is so commercialized that you'll be like, this really just don't even fit them. They get so out of touch with being real and just being down to earth. And I feel like Mary has mastered that throughout her whole career. Mary has never changed who Mary was, even though Mary came out of the projects and came from nothing to, going through that damn divorce with Kendu, because Kendu did a damn number. I thought damn KC, but then Kendu, he did a number on her. She still came through all of those different adversities throughout the whole entire time and has still remained Mary. And I think a lot of artists, like I said, cannot do that. They eventually either allow their management around them or the team around them to change them, and they lose that realness. And they tend to lose that original fan base that love the realness and the hunger about them. Mary has been able to continue to keep that hunger, and it showed me that, damn, you can still keep that hunger and still be yourself and still be transparent, still be honest, still be real, and still keep your fan base. And that's what I really appreciated about the documentary, is that she was so transparent. And hell, like I said, 50 years old, Mary still look good. Mary's still out here dancing, doing the auntie dances, and still selling out concerts. After a while, you have to think about it. A lot of these artists that are doing these verses are not still selling out arenas like that. This lady is still selling out arenas. She is still giving it to you 50 years later. You can't ask for nothing better. I know she doesn't want to do a verses. I still want to see it. I'm going to tell y'all, the Mary J. Bliges, the Mariah Careys of the industry, those are people that will never do verses. There is no benefit for them to do a verses. They don't need to do a verses because their music is still heavily being streamed. And I think for them, it's just, for a lot of them, it's just what for? You would really be having a verses for the other person. And that's really what it would be. They would be doing a verses for whoever they will place them against, more so than for themselves. So I understand why she wouldn't want to do a verses. She said, what would a verses do for me? And I was just like, well, hell, I'm not even sure what a verses will really do for somebody like Mary J. Blige. I think she's so above it that it would just kind of be like, who would you really put a verses with her with? I just can't really see it. And I think sometimes now, even with some of the verses that they putting together now, are kind of questionable. Because a lot of them, either one or the other person doesn't have enough catalog to do 20 damn songs. You up here, people doing features. That's not a song that you did. That's a feature. That's my opinion on it, because I feel like they're not really matching these people up, because the people that they would have to match up with some of these people, they couldn't do no damn hour show. I'm just being honest. Miss Didi said, Mary a real queen. She gets $400K per episode on Power, but yeah, that's why I'm just like, who would really want to do a versus? Pat Bird, thank you for the $5 super chat. Yes, schoolboy. Mary J helped me through a terrible breakup 12 years ago, and I still listen to her music. I'm gonna tell you, Mary is that girl. She is that girl. Thank you, Angela Creighton, for the $10 Cash App. I appreciate that. Michelle Hardnick says, "Hey, schoolboy, I'll make sure to watch her documentary. Love Mary J. Blige. It's a damn good documentary. I'll tell anybody. It's great and it's transparent. July 1st, 2020 is Bobby Brown versus Keith Sweat. Now I'm here for Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat. I like Bobby. I like Keith to a degree. I think that's a good versus. You know, that's gonna bring out the more older crowd. I don't, I love Bobby Brown and some damn Keith Sweat, so I can do both of them. I can do them. Hey, Lasonda, I can do that damn verses. Now I can do them. They wanted Tony Braxton to do a versus. I don't know who Tony Braxton would honestly do a versus with. I think they was trying to do Tony Braxton and somebody. I forgot what it was a fake flyer. Then they had to tell everybody that was not a real flyer. I mean, hell, I think Babyface did every damn good Tony Braxton hit when he did it with Teddy Riley. So, I don't even think that Tony, why would Tony, that probably put up Tony's streams right then. Hell, she don't even need to do a versus. Bobby Brown used to shop in Jewtown back in the day. Lord, I hope Bobby will not be grinding on stage. Bobby too old. Bobby ain't hitting the moves like he used to, okay? When I seen that him, was it the whole group except for Ralph was on tour and Johnny, they wasn't hitting the moves like they was used to. They didn't got old, okay? They ain't doing all that. They ain't pop locking and all. It ain't happening like that no more. They too old. It was Tony versus Mary. Yeah. Like, and even still, to me, that would be lopsided with Tony and Mary J. That to me would be lopsided. And I like, because I feel like Tony and Mary J are two different. That's like tomato to me. A lot of these, I don't know, these matchups to me that the verses are putting together, they're too lopsided for me, personally. I can't see it, but I just, I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but I just can't see it. I can't, personally, I can't see it. I like Mary and I like Tony, but I just feel like they're two different types. I would like, I loved when, yeah, Tony and Anita Baker I could see, but not Mary. Yeah. I would want to see Sade and Anita Baker. Once again, those to me are two different types of genres. Sade and Anita Baker is two different parallels for me. I don't even think they go together to me musically. They wouldn't even be compatible to me musically. But, Swizz Beatz and Timberland come up with these matchups. And then you have to have willing artists that want to do it. And if both artists are not willing to do it, you just shouting out randoms, because everybody trying to do it. But that's just my opinion. I will say this, that I did like the My Life documentary. I didn't want to go on an in-depth with y'all on every single thing that Mary put out, because I wanted y'all to have to make your own trajectory and your own opinion about it and let y'all watch it. Because I really did enjoy it. So I wanted to give an overall review, and my overall review for the show is an A+. I liked it. I loved it and I enjoyed it. And I just very thoroughly enjoyed the damn verses. Lasonda said one is considered neo. So yeah, Sade is more considered. I would be more considered neo soul. Well, no, Sade would be more of like a jazz type. Kim wants to versus Nicki now. That would break the internet. No tea, no shade. I said this on my Instagram live. Nicki Minaj will not do a versus with Little Kim. That will never happen. Hell will freeze over before that ever happens. That is no. That's not. That ain't gonna ever happen. So people just need to get that out of their mind. And no shade. It would be Nicki helping Little Kim get some streams, and that's what that would be. That would not be nothing. That would, I mean, Nicki's still going to trend. Nicki right now is still relevant 10 years later. And that would just be throwing Little Kim a bone and a check. And that's not a shade. I love both ladies. I love both of them. I love Little Kim and I love Nicki Minaj. So I don't nobody get in their feelings. I'm not a stan. I don't believe in that stan mess. I'm just saying that Nicki Minaj will not do a versus with Little Kim. That's just facts. No fit printer. She ain't gonna do it. Sade and Corinne Bailey are both, yeah, they're like a jazz vibe. That ain't even gonna fit. Mary and Faith Evans. Faith Evans still ain't got enough catalog to mess with Mary, and Mary ain't even gonna entertain it. She done told y'all she ain't even gonna entertain it. She ain't even gonna do it. Yeah, Tony ain't even in the same catalog as Mary. It's just the way they coming up with these even some of these verses that they have done in the past, there's been only a few of them that made sense. Not all of them even make sense because a lot of them are not even in, some of them are not even in the same era or even around the same era. So I don't even get how they're coming up with this. You know, I was kind of through when, what was it? Swiss Beat said something about Janet Jackson, and he said she wasn't that influential, and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis or somebody told him that he was stupid, and he is stupid. Because, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. Janet Jackson paved a lot of ways for a lot of the girls in the game now. You know, as far as the ones that are like the full out performance plus singing, giving you the show. Now, I ain't going to say, I'm not even going to go that far because I know somebody going to get mad. So let me not even say nothing. Anita Baker versus Regina Bell. That could work. I saw Anita Baker in concert years ago, and she was better in person. Now, my girl is retired on the beach in Southern California. She managed her money well. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, there's some few artists back in the day, like I said, they will need the streams. But if you look at people, I mean, even when they did the Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers, they said, look at how long we've been in the game. But one thing that they always did was consistency and music. Nowadays, I mean, it's just not the same. Music ain't the same no more. That's why I listen to 90s R&B, 90s rap, early 2000s rap, and early 2000s R&B. LaShawn Cleveland said, way more influential than non-singing Alicia. Now, I think Alicia's vocal cords left in that divorce Mashonda had with Swiss Beats, because her damn vocal cords and her music ain't been good since hell. My favorite album will always be Diary, but I mean, even her few albums after that, you know, and then now she done lost me. I don't even know. Me and Alicia ain't even here no more. I don't even know what Alicia got going on with her music, but I ain't feeling it. Some people just, I don't know what happened, but her vocal cords ain't the same. The way she's singing live ain't the same. I don't know what's going on with Alicia, but that ain't it for me. And Swiss Beats, like I said, was tripping when he was saying about Janet Jackson. Because I'm going to tell you, Janet did the damn thing. And you got to give Janet her flowers. Now, she plays piano and the key. I will give Alicia Keys that. But her vocal abilities ain't been right for a while. She lost me. I don't know about y'all, but she lost me. She done lost me a long while ago. I don't know what happened. She lost my ass, and I ain't been able to be back. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with that. Yes, very way more influential than Alicia. Catalog longer than Alicia. Matter of fact, you know what? She's supposed to be going. She was supposed to do the Black Diamond tour. I think that's her next album. I think that was what it was supposed to be called. And she was supposed to be doing the tour, but the panoramic came through, and she had to cancel everything. And I was trying to get tickets to her concert out here in the D. And I might still get them tickets because I might have to see her before, because all the greats ain't lasting no more. You got to see them before they get on up out of here. Alicia's singing career is dead. I think it's been. I think it's been gone. It didn't flatline for me for a minute. I lost Alicia Keys when she sang at Whitney's funeral and sounded horrible. Oh Lord, damn! Not at the Whitney funeral. That's what happened at the Whitney funeral. She lost you too. Damn, Lasana said I forgot all about her. Yeah, I think we didn't all forgot about Alicia. I'm gonna be like Keke Palmer. Sorry to that woman. Sorry, I don't know that. Sorry, I don't know that woman. I'm sorry, because Alicia didn't lost me. I would love for Missy Elliott to do a Verzuz. Missy Elliott is still writing, still producing. To this day, I mean, hell, not even her features, just songs that she's written, albums that she's written on. She was before her time too. She was another one that came into the industry and was way before her time, and is still relevant. Even damn. I wish she would come out with another real album, because Missy could still do her thing. Lord. Alicia doesn't sing, she yells. Like I said, Alicia lost me. She lost me a while ago. I don't think I'll be coming back. Or just I know who you're talking or to just say I don't know who you're talking about. Who would Missy battle? That's my thing. Missy has written, produced, and has so many number ones. I don't even know. Ooh. See, another one. You just couldn't even put nobody with her. I just feel like you could not put anybody with her. It wouldn't even work. It wouldn't even work. Janet is not a singer. She's a performer, just like her family. I love them, but they were performer. Mike and Janet were the best of the bunch. Janet is a softer tone. Janet has a whisper T. Okay? You ain't going to, it's a whisper T. That's what you're going to get from Janet. Whisper T. You ain't going to get nothing past Janet. Janet is a performer. I feel that same way about Sierra. Sorry. I know people love Sierra, but Sierra ain't no vocalist to me. That's just my opinion. I don't give a damn who get mad. She is not a vocalist to me. She not. But performance, you gonna get that. You're gonna get that from Janet. But she got that whisper T. She ain't gonna give you no, and that's gonna be lip syncing. But you know that going in. You know that going in. But you gonna pay for them high ass tickets. But you're gonna get you a show. The Diary Alicia Keys. Yeah, that Diary album, I still bust that today. Yeah, Missy is a beast with the bar. Her metaphors are it's just on a different level. Felicia Garrett ain't Missy shit. That's my girl. Yeah, Missy the girl. J.E. and Drew Hill. Ugh. Now, Jagged Edge did a Verzuz with 112, but it wasn't all of 112. Once again, to me, I would do Drew Hill and Jodeci before I would do Drew Hill and Jagged Edge. Hey, hello, schoolboy. Hello, chat. Hey, Big Red. Like I said, Missy is a damn beast, hands down. Yeah, and can't nobody fool la la with Missy. No lies told about Sierra. She could be a choreographer. Yeah, Sierra got the choreo down. She got the choreo down. But let's not act like she giving you a vocal. That ain't it. That ain't it. She ain't giving you no damn vocal. She ain't giving you no damn vocal. I'm happy Russell got her masters and bought her masters for him. That's a good man, Savannah. I love her and Russell Wilson together. I do. But Sierra can leave the music alone and I wouldn't even be upset. That's my opinion. Amethyst DJM says some of these verses need to be concerts with features because some of these artists are in their own lane. They are. They're like I said, the matchups sometimes don't make sense to me. And I don't understand why they putting some of these people. And that's because a lot of these people that are upper that really would have the catalogs to battle are not going to do this. They just not going to do this. Sorry. They just not going to do it. They're not going to do these verses. And because it's their music is still streaming, they're still relevant, so therefore it's no reason for them to even do this. To me, Verzuz is for people that really probably right now need the check more so than the people that are still relevant and really don't need the check or still out here working and still are making the check. That's just my opinion. Sierra is a dancing queen. Yeah, she's why is Ashanti getting a star on Hollywood? Because you can pay for it. Because you can pay for it. Stars are like you pay for those stars on the Walk of Fame. I've researched that. Sierra can't sing, she dances. That's facts. Sierra is only a model to me. She does look cute. She does look cute. Right. Just have concerts, not verses. Blue Butterfly, like I said, because she can pay for that star on the Walk of Fame. Hell, I probably could go down there and pay for one. Shit, and I ain't even really that damn famous. Hell, I probably can go down there and pay for a damn star. They just, you get a star, you get a star, you get a star, you get a star. Anybody can pay for one. If you got the coin, you can pay for one. Get you a star. I'm just saying. As now, J.E. and Drew Hill would be a good one. I want to see Ja Rule versus he do. Now look, the little turtle that could Ja Rule turtle has some hits. Okay, until 50 Cent came and tore his damn career up. Turtle had some hits. Okay. Verzuz is basically for the nostalgia purposes. And that's what I really be. If you get some people in there that's going to do the nostalgia thing, do it. But a lot of them that are still relevant, that's still making coin, it ain't going to really do it. I feel like Verzuz is for the nostalgia and everyone doesn't necessarily need one. They don't. Mocha Deluxe, you are exactly right. Everybody doesn't need one. Because the ones that don't need one already got coins, so they don't really need one. I think the people that are going to do Verzuz right now are going to be people that actually need the coin. I used to love me some H-Town. I think, you know what? They was playing H-Town, Knocking the Boots, when I was going into Lenithia's that night. He do look like a turtle. Don't tell me Ja Rule don't look like a damn turtle. He look like a turtle. Eve was not a match for Trina. I love them both. No. Mm-mm. Eve won Grammys. That was, yeah. That was not it. That was not an even match at all. Zara said, yes, people pay for the star, but you have to be nominated and approved for it first. The people that have the stars, some of them, I don't even know why they have stars. Even though they nominated, I still don't understand why some of them have stars. But, hey, it's a star. Trina should have battled Kaya. Kristen. Kristen Banks. Now you know. I'm trying to hold in the laugh. You know. Colette Walker said, I'll be damned. I'm gonna say if I'm gonna give myself a star. I mean, yeah, you get voted on, but I'm just like some people, I think now they just giving them damn stars away. Now Ja Rule looks like Jimmy the Cricket. No, he looked like a turtle. He looked like a turtle. I'm telling you. If you squint real hard and you turn your neck, he looked like a turtle. T.I. still looking for an opponent. Oh, who would actually go against T.I.? I don't know. Who in the South would go against T.I.? I had to think about that one because I don't even know who he would go with. 20. You got to have 20 hits, 20 songs. So whoever would have to go against him got to have 20 songs. I had to think about that one. What about Tamia and Tony? Tamia versus Tony. I could see Tamia and Tony. I could see Tamia and Tony Braxton. I could see that. Dominique B said Kaya ain't got enough hits. Y'all messy. Blue Butterfly said Luda. I mean, Luda already did it with Nelly. He already did it with Nelly. So we kind of like, we couldn't have him repeat again. Christina Milian and Cassie, that could actually work. Because how many albums did Christina Milian have? I don't. Kristen Banks said Cassie has one song. And quiet as it's kept, and y'all might get mad at me because I'm going to say this shit. I didn't even like Me and You. That's a song I didn't even care for. I hated that damn song. Matter of fact, I got tired of them playing that shit. Tawana Workman said Tony and Tamar. And I still think that's an unfair battle. That's unfair. That wouldn't even be that. Yeah, I couldn't do sister and sisters. That wouldn't even be fair. Blue Butterfly, really? When was that? Portia, yeah. T.I. versus Fabulous. Fabulous already did a versus, and who did he do his verses with? I can't remember, but I don't think that, no, because that still was, I don't know. No, that ain't even a good matchup. Chris Brown versus B2K. No, Chris Brown has more of a catalog than B2K. That don't even work. T.I. and Lil Wayne, that might work. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, Tony wouldn't even. T.I. and Jeezy, no, I think Jeezy was matched with the correct person, which was Gucci Mane. Nah. Sade and Tony, no, that's two different genres. Sade is more smooth jazz. I don't see Sade and Tony being together. Angie Stone and Jill Scott, I think Jill Scott got more hits than Angie Stone. No shade. That's versus remix formers versus people in a new matchup. You could remix it. Jada Kiss hasn't done one. And to me, if he did one, he would have to probably do one with Styles P. Tony don't need no verses. I don't think Tony need a verse. Do Tony need a verses? Tony Braxton need a verses? She out there with blonde hair, getting out of pools and stuff, looking young, looking like Amber Rose's twin. I don't know what's going on with Tony, but I know her and Birdman ass still ain't got married, so I don't understand that. I guess that was a plot line for the Braxton family values, because they still ain't found the engagement ring. He still ain't never replaced the engagement ring, and they ass still ain't never got married. So we gonna let that one go. Jay-Z versus everybody. That's a good one. Jay-Z, yeah. Jay-Z, yeah. I mean, and once again, Jay-Z is another artist that, to me, the only other person that I would feel like Jay-Z could do would be Nas. And if Nas ain't interested in doing it, I can't see it. Tony needs an accountant. Y'all need to stop. Vivian Green and Emil LaRue. Yeah, that could work. Chris Brown versus Usher, and Usher will win. I don't think Chris Brown would even do a versus, and I don't think Usher would do a versus. Because they don't need it. They really don't need it. Tony need money. Kristen, now, we know Tony needed a little bit of coin. Now, J. Cole and Kendrick, I can get with that, Destiny Morton. I can get with J. Cole and Kendrick. Yes, he did. Him and Fab did the verses. It was answering your question. Okay. She still drops music that does well, so I think she's okay. Yeah. Jay-Z and Nas, and Jay-Z would win. Yeah, Jay-Z and Nas. I mean, that would just be it. I couldn't see nobody else with Jay-Z. Sorry. Jill Scott already did one with Erica. Yeah, she did. Sade versus Layla Hathaway. Maybe. Jay-Z and Diddy. Now, twin Frank. Don't insult my intelligence like that, or my lyrical my lyrical prowess when it comes to rap music. Because you know damn well Diddy is not no rapper. He the producer all up in all the videos. Now that Diddy is not lyrically nobody. Now Diddy can steal from his artists, but he can't. He musically, I'm not going for that. No, hell no. He's not even in the caliber with Jay-Z. Not like that. Miss Didi said, "What do you think about the Brat shutting Wendy Williams down when Wendy was getting her flirt on? I need Wendy to sit her ass down somewhere. Don't nobody want you. You hot in your drawers and sit down. Sit down, Wendy. Sit down." She politely told you, "No, ma'am. That's what I want you to do, Wendy. You're getting hot in your drawers. Sit down. You sit on down. It's all good. Love him or hate him, either Jay-Z versus Kanye. Yeah, that could work. I still say Busta versus Missy for the visuals. They haven't done a man versus woman versus, have they? Amy J. Jay-Z will win, but I'm going off when Nas drop Hate Me Now. Yeah, Hate Me Now is a good bop. I work out to that. Kristen Banks says, who would Eminem do a versus with? Ooh, now that's a good one. That one, I don't know. Wale versus J. Cole. I could see that. I like Wale and I like J. Cole. Zara says Kanye versus Missy, creative catalog wise. Yeah, I guess I could see that. It wouldn't be my first choice for Missy. I don't think so. Diddy versus DJ Khaled? Yeah, they could both do that. They both be yelling over records. Latonya Hayes says Mary J. Blige versus Faith Evans. Once again, Mary ain't gonna do no verses. She done told y'all she ain't doing no verses. And still, Faith Evans does not have enough catalog with 20 hits in order to go against Mary, in my opinion. Yeah, if he do drop that, yeah, it's over. Twista with who? M and Machine Gun Kelly. That's not even a good match. Eminem would kill Machine Gun Kelly. That's not even an. Yeah, John Legend and Alicia Keys. That's already been done, and that was due to the battle of, the pianos. Brownstone versus In Vogue. I could entertain that one. LL Cool J versus Kool Moe Dee. I could see that. Now that's an old school. I could see that. Yeah, Wendy she hot in the crotch right now. Y'all gonna have to let Wendy. Hey, Schoolboy, first time catching you live. Hey. Real talk with Crenine Smith. Total versus 702. Let me tell you something. If Pam come in there with that Bible, that ain't gonna work because Pam ain't gonna want to be singing them songs. Okay? If you got any sex in it, Pam ain't gonna be singing them songs. You know she saved, Latoya. She saved, damn it. I'm feeling the old school. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, to me, it needs to be nostalgia people for real, for real. Yep, T.I. and Wayne, that's it. Yeah, T.I. and Wayne, that could work. I don't know if Wayne gonna do it, but I don't know. Meek Mill and Rick Ross. I can't see Meek Mill and Rick Ross together. I want to see Cameron on Verzuz. Who do you think would be a good matchup for him? Have no idea. Have no idea. Because I haven't listened to a Cameron record since I was in high school. And I'm 35. Right about Pam. I'm just saying, y'all know damn well if they gotta sing a sexual song, Pam is not going down for that. Pam is not doing it, y'all. Stop doing. Y'all know. Now, Little Kim and Foxy Brown, that I can get with. I can do that. I can do that. Little Kim and Foxy Brown. We already did. They already did Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. I'm not here for Colonizer at Verzuz, but if we do Eminem versus Justin Timberlake, white on white. Well, first of all, Eminem is hip hop, so that ain't even gonna work. Justin Timberlake, I don't want him and his narcissistic ass on nothing black. Sorry, I don't want him on nothing black. Okay, I don't want him. No, ma'am, no Pam. Soul for Real and 112. 112 did it. Like I said, they've already done it with Jagged Edge. Soul for Real, I would rather Soul for Real and maybe High Five. I like you tell you started talking about Wayne. Wayne is goated and been goated. I mean, I'm not saying Wayne isn't a GOAT. Not saying Destiny, get out your feelings. I didn't say Wayne isn't a GOAT. I said he is a GOAT. But what I'm saying, the matchup next to him, I could see T.I. and him. That's all I'm saying. Janet nor Mariah is going to do a versus. They don't need the money. Hell, Mariah makes almost $5 million a year just during Christmas time. Pam better shave that hair off and Diddy bop on down to the verses because that's a good match. Britney versus Christina. No, Britney trying to get free now. Y'all free Britney. Because that shit is some fucked up shit she going through over there, Britney. 112 versus Jagged Edge. We said that earlier. I mean, I still say that's uneven. That's uneven. Faith Evans and Mary J. Blige. Mary done told y'all she not doing no verses. Boys to Men versus New Edition. I can see that one. Damn, everybody in High Five dead or in jail. Well, damn. Never mind. Now, don't get to arguing in the comments about this greatest of all time, because I already know. Michelle and Tony Braxton? No, ma'am. I don't see it. Diddy versus Dr. Dre? No, that ain't even either. Lyrically, Wayne is a genius. T.I. is the only one who I suppose, and only because they're from the South. If I'm looking at it from a South narrative, yes. Bring out the retirees, A. Marie. A. Marie did put out an EP last year. I don't know what it did. I actually listened to it, and it was about, I think it was like 8 or 9 songs. I think I maybe like 2 or 3. That's it for me. Yeah, free Britney. Shit. Bring out the retirees like A. Marie. I did say that. Amy J said Janet Jackson versus J-Lo because Janet was J-Lo mentor and Janet will win. I don't want to see J-Lo. I don't want to see J-Lo. T.I. yeah, their personalities. Who would you match with Queen Latifah? I mean, it would have to be someone of her era. You know, the MC Lights, Yo-Yos, that era. I mean, if I match people, I would match them with the correct era. Tevin Campbell. I like Tevin Campbell. I'm keeping the OG. Karen White versus. Oh. Karen White. Would y'all say Stephanie Mills with Karen White or no? Tyrese and Tank. Oh, the egos alone wouldn't fit in that damn room. Old School, Cool and the Game versus George Clinton and P Funk. Now, Miss Bernice, P Funk, if we take it back to the P Funk days, I'm here for it. Drake and Wayne are better than Jay-Z to me. Oh, Kristen. Oh, don't let these Wayne and Drake fans hear you say that. Kim and Maxwell, I can see that, and I like Kim. That's the grown, sexy, grown. Trade Your Faces versus Cut Close, I can see that. Brownstone and SWV, I guess maybe. The Brat says she's not gonna ever do a versus. She already said that. MC Light, yeah, I can see MC Light with Queen Latifah. I don't want to see J-Lo on nothing, period. I'm with you. I don't want to see J-Lo on shit. Don't ask me about J-Lo. I don't know her. I'm doing the Mariah Carey. I wish her well, but I don't know her. Latifah and MC, like, that's me. Yeah, Yo-Yo, them two. I can do that. J-Lo ain't got time for verses. She too busy giggling in Ben's face, girl. J-Lo is the GOAT for just collecting all these damn rings from these men and ain't marrying their ass and only marrying Mark Anthony ass. Hell, quiet as it's kept, J-Lo daughter sing better than she do. The Brat versus Queen Latifah, yeah, the Brat says she ain't doing it. I would love to see a male rapper versus female rapper. Janet and Paula, damn, y'all would really be pulling up the dead if you go get Paula Abdul ass. I ain't seen her since damn American Idol. Missy Elliott and Queen Latifah. You know what? I could see that. Karen White and Shanice, I could see that. Yeah, Kim and Maxwell, that's some grown shit. That's grown people. Keith Sweat is already doing a verses with Bobby Brown. That's going to be July 1st. So that'll be the next verses for the grown people. Now, I love Tenderoni. I love Every Little Step I Take. Damn. You know what, that Bobby Brown, and I'm going to tell you, I don't give a damn when nobody say Bobby Brown better play We Got Something in Common. He better play that with Whitney, because I swear to God, when I get married, damn it, that better be at my wedding. I've got old school wedding. We having an old school wedding. Okay, all the old school music. Okay, he better play that damn song, because I'm going off if he play that. Oh, Carl Thomas and Jaheim, yes. Oh, that damn Jaheim. Damn, that was before Jaheim. I don't even know what's going on with Jaheim right now. But Carl Thomas, yes. There's a couple of heifers I wish I never met. Shit. That's yes, God. SOS Band versus Atlantic Star. Damn, y'all going real back. Damn. Some of this shit is before I was born. Hell, y'all know I was only born in 86. Janet and Paula is a no-go. Yeah, I just Bobby is a whole fool, and I'm gonna tell you, if Bobby try to hit them old dance moves, I'm gonna be through. You see what happened to Bow Wow when he tried to Harlem Shake? Looked like he was convulsing. I was like, damn, Bow Wow, you can't even Harlem Shake. You should have got your daughter out there to do that. Hell. Peebo Bryson and Jeffrey Osborne. Oh, that's some real grown shit. Oh. Shantae Moore, I do. Shantae, I like Shantae. Jay-Z versus Nas. To me, that's where that would be. Bobby Brown, if it ain't good enough. Oh, that was a good one, too. Silk and Shy or Mint Condition. Now, I love me some damn Mint Condition. Ooh, what kind of man would I be if I lived unfaithfully? And what kind of girl would you be if you did the same? Because I don't want to see her cry. And we don't need a reason to lie. But if we lay down tonight, oh, damn, that was a good cut. Shit. See, y'all taking me back. I'm going to go listen to some damn 90s R&B when I get the hell off here. Notori Naughton and Adrian Bylon versus Keely Williams. Oh, Lord. Keely already thinks she entitled on damn Encore. She gets on my damn nerves. She gets on my damn nerves. Who is SOS? Oh, damn. Y'all didn't hit some shits people don't even know. Salt and Pepper? Who gonna do? See, See, Salt and Pepper, if they ain't bringing Spinderella, I don't want their ass on the stage. I don't want them. If they were allowed, Gerald Levert. Yes! I love Skinny Luther and Big Luther. And Gerald Levert, it's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. That's oh, yes, God. Y'all taking me back in the chat. Y'all taking me back. Every little step I take, another joint. Keith Sweat and Johnny Gill. No, Keith Sweat doing the verses with Bobby, but Johnny new recent album is still good. Again, I'm not here for the colonizers of the verses, but it's so Celine Dion versus Adele. Yes, mint condition. Yes, give me some mint condition. Shit. Y'all know I be in if y'all follow me on social media, I be in my 90s bag all the time. My 90s, my 80s bag. Shanice and Michelle, that might actually work. Yeah, mint condition is the GOAT. I want to see some DJs doing that. Yeah. The SOS band is from the 80s. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced them. You know, did After 7 do a versus? I love me some After 7. I'm looking forward to Bobby and Keith. I am, yes. I'm looking forward to Bobby and Keith. I'm gonna have my old school drink for the night. I might have to have some damn E&J. The OJs versus the Whispers. I can see it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Take it back, Miss Bernice. Wait, now, Silk and Mint Condition is a good match. I'd have to refill my birth control. Oh, see, you trying to get pregnant. See, you got to be careful with some of these people you putting together because somebody might fuck around and get pregnant. And y'all wasn't even looking to do all that. SOS versus Rose. Oh, that's another throwback. Adina Howard versus Megan Thee Stallion. Adventures with Single Sister Travels. Log off right now, damn it. Log off with that one. Log the hell off. That's some funny shit, but log off, damn it. I play too much. Log off. Now that's one Gerald and Luther. We could just do a memorial with Gerald and Luther. They don't got to be there to do it. We can still do that. Yeah, 8 Ball and JG versus UGK and Pimp C was still alive. Yeah, you could do that. Hey, what's up, Uncle Charles? Just booked Stokely and SWV for Labor Day weekend. What? Now, I might go see SWV. Yeah, my prerogative is still a joint. Joe versus Lorenzo Smith. Yeah. Woo. You know what, y'all? I have been on here an hour. I got to get some rest tonight. And I think I'm hungry again. I am hungry again. Ain't no thing. I know my ass is hungry again. I'm going to get off of here tonight. And then I might do like sometime this week. I've been thinking about doing a Q&A with y'all. So y'all can kind of get to know me more and ask some little questions. And I'll answer them for y'all. I'm pretty much an open book. If y'all follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter that's floating across the screen, y'all already know what time it is. I usually I'm always going live on there or saying some stuff. So y'all follow me on social media. If not, I love y'all. But I'm thinking of doing a little Q&A for y'all. I know I'm gonna go live for Encore. I gotta watch that tomorrow night. All right. I love y'all. Have a good night. Continue to keep positive vibes and everything like that. Love everybody. Show them love. Still receive them with love. And hey, I did review this on I did review Mary's documentary at the beginning. So once I end the live, if you want to go back to the beginning, I did talk about Mary's documentary. Y'all check out Mary J. Blige documentary. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Q&A with y'all this week. That's what I'll do. I'll do the thumbnail and I'll throw it up, and we'll do a Q&A on Friday night. So y'all get to ask me questions, okay? And I'll answer them truthfully and honestly and as transparent as I can. All right? So I love y'all. Sweet dreams. Continue to manifest your dreams. I love y'all. That money clip us